Video. Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Paper Pumpkin assembly class. And so today is December 7th. So happy Hanukkah to anybody who celebrates. And we are making the kit from November. So this kit is called Warm Wishes, and it is a companion kit to the one that we did back in with the October kit that we did last month. So we're going to go ahead and do this kit. And I do have some things to share at the end, some alternatives. So let me flip over to my desktop and replace the spotlight. We do have some people on the call tonight. So for those of you watching the replay, you'll hear me talking to other people. I see that I get quite a few people watching the replay, so I want to make sure I acknowledge that. So anyway, so this is the lovely box. And inside we have this adorable stamp set. You know how I love the stamp sets. What I really like about this one, I'm going to put it like this because I took out some of the stamps, but I love the warm wishes from our home to yours. And they actually provide a stamp that looks like a doorway, and you can color that in. And it also has this stamp that says "'Tis the Season." And this same, very similar font, but bigger, is in the Brightest Glow stamp set. And I always want to use it, but I love that this is even smaller so that it'll fit in smaller circles and squares and places on your card. So I really like that, but it also has special delivery with love. And there's a little teeny tiny doggy, I think. Actually, I can't see what it is, but I saw somebody use it. I think it's a dog.
Oh, isn't that
there you
cute?
see a little doggy? Yeah, so nice little addition to our collection, those of us who are dog lovers. So, okay, so in our kit, I'm gonna pull out everything. So it, you see that it's a special box and it has yellow, I don't know, daffodil delight, I guess. Tissue paper, always nice to have something different. And it comes with a Mossy Meadow ink pad. Good one, good neutral to have in your collection. And then we're going to go through, and while I go through this, we'll pull out what we need. We're making, actually, let me just show you really quickly. We're making two little boxes that hold treats. And you see, you put the treats in the middle. So
Nice.
these are incredibly quick, and you can see that I have M&Ms in there. And I'll tell you, they take a lot of M&Ms. M&Ms are very expensive these days.
Yes,
So
they are.
it's crazy. I don't know what happened, but they doubled in price from in the last year. Yeah, and I've tried to find specials, and it's it's expensive. And for chocolate I'll do it, but still I don't like to do it too often, right? So anyway, these adorable little boxes though. I am excited. Oops, I have this one backwards. Because I put my little things on the wrong side. Anyway, they're adorable, and that's what we're gonna make. And it comes with lots of little wreaths.
Will it fit cookies or not? They're not.
Yeah,
really...
yeah. I mean, they're little. The bags are.
Yeah, the bags are a little.
Yeah, but you can get a couple of those little heart cookies in there for sure.
Yeah, nobody gets just heart cookies. I'm sorry.
But even like 2 heart cookies. Or any of your littler cookies. Even though, you know what, the Italian cookies, Lois makes a whole mess of cookies, and she's got some, I think, that will fit in here. And I think definitely gingerbread mandolin would fit in here. So, and you only have to do like 2, right? It's just the thought that counts, right? So still, yeah, you'll see how many M&Ms go in there when we do that. So anyway, back to the packaging. So inside your package that has your tear and tape is also your twine. So you want to make sure that you've got that out, because we're going to be using that. And the tear and tape, of course, that'll hold your boxes closed. And of course, our dimensionals, and the dimensionals are the perfect size for the little wreaths that are going to go on the windows. And then we have our boxes. So there are a total of 8, 4 of each. So pull out one of each of them. So box number 1 is this one. And box number 2 is this one. You can tell that this one has 3 little wreaths on it. So that's box number 2. Okay. And then you can put the rest of your boxes aside, and you can see a lot of adorable things done with them, to put them on cards, etc. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then we have our little cello bags. So if you're actually packaging them, you want to take out 2 cello bags. Then we have, I love this, we have these little stickers, and these stickers are designed to, when you fold, when you put your stuff in, you fold your bag and then you put your little sticker. So I'll show you that in real time. So make sure you keep your little stickers out if you're packaging. And then we get to our tags. These are really very quick projects. So the circle tag goes with the project number 2, the little blue house, and the banner tag goes with box number 1, which is the tan house. Okay. And there's some extras there, which is always nice of them. And then we have our little, these are laser cut. So you can see on the other side how nicely cut they are, and they pop right out. So much so that some of them fell out on me. But we need 8 total of these. We're going to put 5 on project number 1 and 3 on project number 2. So go ahead and pop those out. Really come right out. Love when they are laser cut like that. 2 and 3. Okay. And that's it. That's all the supplies in the package. So really, kind of quick, but fun. So if we start, one of the things that I'm going to do differently than what I did is we're going to assemble everything, and we're going to stamp and attach everything first, and then we'll put the box together, because doing it the other way can be a little tricky. And I think it'll just be easier this way to do it, particularly tying the bow. Let's see. Okay, so project number 1. First thing we want to do is we're going to stamp, and of course I'm going to use my big pad, my Mossy Meadow. And this one, they use the saying, warm wishes from our home to yours. Here we go, from our home to yours. So we'll just ink that up and stamp it. Now what you want to do, make sure that you stamp it, if you want to do it like they did, with the hole on the left side. Okay, so a little trick so that you know. And maybe you get yours straighter or more centered. That's probably a good idea, but I'm going to just let that ride. And then we use 25 inches of this. So that's a lot. So we are going to measure that out. And you can use the measurements on the side of your instructions, which I'm just going to leap over to the other side of my room. Get the stretch. Okay. Thank God my room is small. Okay. So you can see that your ruler at the bottom goes to 18 inches, and then you have to just do an additional 7. So go 18 and then 7, and then trim that. And they give you lots of twine to work with, which is nice. And what I like to do is I just like to run my fingernail along it just to kind of straighten it out a little bit. I just did it twice. It doesn't take anything extravagant. Okay, so what we want to do, you'll notice that on your box, there are several fold lines, and we're going to be folding them. But like I said, we're not going to glue anything together until the end. But the place where the twine is going to go is up here. Okay, so if you look, you hold it with the garland. This is actually garland on the house. And if you have that at the top, and then the flat roof part at the bottom, you open it up on the inside. Up here is where we're going to tie our string, and we're going to actually wrap it around. And then we're going to be tying a bow in the front. And the hardest part for me, well, tying bows is always the hardest part for me. So just make that clear, but I just find it easier to do when it's not already assembled so that I can get my bow at the top. It gives me a little bit more leverage than working with it when it's standing up. And so what I did was I just wrapped it around. And actually, I think it could go down a little bit. You get the idea. And once you tie like a single time around, you're going to take your end and put it through the hole of the little tag you just did. If anybody has any hints on this, I would be perfectly willing to listen to them because I am no good at this. So I just tie it so that it becomes part of where the bow is going to be. And then I actually tie the bow so that it sits at the end where the hole is. So you could do it so that it hangs or not, but you can see that's what you end up with. And you can make it bigger or smaller. This time 25 inches was more than enough for me. Sometimes 25 inches. But one of the boxes I did, I was like, how come I didn't have it quite right, but you can see how that goes. That's cute, right? Very fun. So now that we have that, we can turn it over and you'll see that this then is going to be the front of your card. So you want to work now with the opposite end of the card. So now this is going to go to the bottom and here's the house that we're going to decorate with the 5 wreaths that we have. And all we're doing to decorate them is using our dimensionals, which were just here a second ago. Oh my goodness, where did they go so fast? Unbelievable. Did I put them over here? Let's see. Oh, just had them. Sorry. But you're going to put 1 dimensional on the back of each of these. Who knows? I'll find it. Of course, when we're all done, you can just get a sheet. Lord knows I have plenty of dimensionals, but I'm just going to put 1 on the back of each one. And like I said, they fit perfectly. And I just think they're so perfectly adorable. Just make sure that your bow is facing the right way. And you're going to put 1 in each window. Now the top 2 kind of have their own, but these are going to be the 3D ones because we're using the dimensionals.
Very cute.
Right? Lois, are you making these along with me?
I am.
Oh, cool. Okay. Lynn's just watching today.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
I
Always
almost
good.
was just watching and then I said, no, I always do better if I follow along once.
Yeah, just one time, and then that makes it easier. Sometimes just watching it all the way through and then going back is also helpful. So
Yeah, I'm not that disciplined. I know my own shortcomings.
it's all good. All right, so you can see it takes a minute, but we're just going to put all these on, and then comes fun part. Oops, no. Straight enough. I think I'm going to give these to my 8 favorite neighbors. So I'm very excited about that. I always like to do something for the neighbors. Usually it's just a card in their mailbox or whatever, sometimes a little treat, but this time some of them are going to get these little bags. So this is a bag of the peanut butter M&Ms. So Lois, I was going to put these out tomorrow, but sorry, they're going in the bags. That was the plan. Actually, I bought more
well,
stuff.
so much for me bringing those hard cookies.
Okay, never mind. I do have I have
The
kids
last thing I need is more sweets. We're good.
So I am going to, hard to do with the camera in your face. Okay. So you can see, so I've already filled 2 bags with this. But that's about full as you can do. Okay, so that it still fits. So that's only less than halfway, really, just under halfway. So I'm going to do, some of these are going to be, I got some of those flavored kisses. So we'll see how those are. That's hot chocolate this year and cookies and cream.
Mm,
Kisses. I don't know. They're very Christmassy looking or, wintry looking.
Yep.
So,
Kisses or M&Ms?
what's that?
Kisses or M&Ms?
Oh, no, I was talking about kisses because I did buy them to put in this
Oh.
bag as well, but I left them in the car so that I don't see them because, if I don't see them, then they aren't here.
Right.
Actually, I don't like kisses like that when they're flavored. I guess the hot chocolate I'll probably like because it's chocolate, but anytime it's white chocolate, yeah, I don't like that. So I should have brought those in because then I would be able to use them. But anyway, I digress. So now we're going to use our stickers and we're going to seal the bag. Yay. It's just such a nice little extra touch and it matches. I just love
Very
that.
good.
So very fun. Okay, so now I've got those. And so now we're going to put some adhesive on the inside. I was a little confused about this when I was doing this, but what they suggest, and it worked very nicely, is taking some of your tear and tape and putting it on this one, the side where it has the wreaths on the inside, right above, or in this case, below the line, to put it
So
there.
should I do this if I don't have my treats ready?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So you could put the tear and tape there, just not
Not
remove,
seal it.
remove
Okay.
it. So you could do that. So then I'm going to just take off the backing. And then what happens is when you put your treat in, it'll stick. So that way it does, I always worry about it,
Yeah.
falling out. And so then you can see how it's coming together. And then we're just going to put tear and tape up here. Now with this, I am going to recommend that your tear and tape go not at the edge because the edge is catching, unless you do it all the way down here, but that's hard to do because it's on the garland. It catches on the glitter. And while the glitter is beautiful, it does not stick well.
Right.
So I'm going to recommend doing it higher so that you don't have to worry about it not sticking as much. And so that is a helpful tip that I learned by
The hard way.
the hard way. Because mine came apart. I did it this morning and then it came apart by the time I sat down tonight to do it. But this way it'll be paper to paper and there's no glitter in the middle. And so there we have it. Whoops. I flipped it over and
That's
very
adorable.
fun. Isn't it adorable? It's just such
Yeah.
a perfect little gift. So that is package number 1. All right. And really, package number 2 is the same thing. Same idea. Lois, you ready to move to package number 2? Oops, she left.
I was looking for the other stamp set you mentioned. What was it that you said was the same?
Brightest Glow.
Brightest Glow. I'm sure I have it.
Well, it has "'Tis the Season." You probably have others that say "'Tis the Season" too. I mean, that's a common one, but I just like that it's so tiny because
Yeah.
we're gonna use that on the next one. "'Tis the Season." Okay, so we're really doing the same thing here, and in this case, the front of the house is the one that doesn't have the wreaths yet in the window, right? And the other end is where we have the fold. So we're going to work on the fold again. Oops, let's stamp first. Let's do that. I get carried away. So we'll stamp our "'Tis the Season" on the little circle. Might have to kick my cat out. She's been very naughty. Very naughty. She climbs all over everything and knocks everything over. And I don't know why.
He's
If I didn't have things to knock over, then maybe it would be better, but it's a disaster in here. So as you can see, but don't look too closely. Anyway, so we have "'Tis the Season," and then we're going to do another 25 inches of our twine. So get out our rulers. And do the 18 plus 7, 18, and 7, and there we go. All right. Unfortunately, this morning, well, on my last call I was on, I had to have Scott come and get Stormy, but
Oh, no.
it's not here. So if she gets really bad, I'll have to kick her out. But she left. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, for now. For now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like she's jealous.
No, she just wants attention. Yep. Yep. She'll do anything for attention, or she wants food. And it's not time to eat yet. So that's how it goes. All right. So I just wrapped it around the top, right? And then I'm gonna come back around to the front, tie it once around, right? So one time like that. And then take one end and thread it through the "'Tis the Season." Got my glasses on. I can't really see today. There we go. "'Tis the Season." And just tie a bow. I know it's hard to see, but I don't have any fun tricks for tying bows. I just do the best I can. That's how I look at it. And as you all know, I have 3 boys, and I always say God gave me 3 boys because I cannot tie bows. That's my theory. So that was nice that I didn't have to be challenged, right? Kind of understood, said, no, just boys for this one. So, okay. So there we have our little twine at the top. And as you saw, it doesn't have to be perfect because it kind of all just flows together. So then I'm going to flip it over now that I've got my tag on there. And then I'm going to put on my little wreaths that make me so happy. Such happy little wreaths. And a little more efficient this way. Put all the little dimensionals on first, and then put one in each window. So cute. And on the front door. Somebody commented that I saw in all my research that they really didn't like the yellow doorknob, so they colored it in black. But I'm okay with it. Kind of looks like, when you have gold. Some people have gold hardwood on doors. Actually, I think I do. I think my outer door for the screen door is gold. So I don't know. I was okay with it. All right, so we have our little wreaths on there, and this is the back side, and they're just flat. So it's fun to have some 3D ones. So we're going to go back to the inside of the card, and like we did before, we're going to take our tear and tape, and we're going to put it on the side that has the wreaths. And that's there. Oops, and I got to make a bag. There's my other bag. It's here. More bags, multiple bags. All right, take another one. And this is going to use up the rest of my M&Ms. So one of these big bags of M&Ms only filled up 4 of these little bags. So either I'm overly generous or these bags are super small. So anyway.
Well, I think it's because of what will fit in, because the bag, you could fit more, but.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but,
You wouldn't want to do that.
So here we have that. And I'll take my sticker. Happy sticker, put that on the back. And then I can put my bag inside so that I can assemble it. There the bag will go. And then they want you to put the other tear and tape up here. And in this case, just don't put it at the edge. As long as you put it away from the edge, it should be fine, and it should be, paper to paper. So I'm just going to put it up like here.
Very cute.
Yeah, did it right at the edge, but it makes it super easy. Gotta love tear and tape, right? Makes it so easy to use. And I'm just gonna, what was the hard part? But getting easier now that I'm getting better with my take your pick tool. Helps get that off. So again, we're gonna put my bag like this. Gonna fold it up. And I'm gonna just line everything up and press it together. Ugh. And it really is not that hard to do. I am just not being very, here we go. So here we go. So now we've got another fun little bag. Oops, and I flip that over and here we are. Yeah.
Thinking I would use these if I end up hosting as place sittings.
Yes.
That's what I would.
Wow. That would be fun. But you only get 8. But if you need more, let me know and you can have some of mine.
Well, if I'm hosting, I think I'm only hosting 8. So
Oh, good.
plus a
That'll be
baby. I don't
perfect.
think we need to give candy
Yeah.
to the baby. So
Well, that's nice. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, so now that we've done our projects, let's go ahead and let me share my screen and I'll show you some things that I found. And I just have to share. And then I'm going to do it as a slideshow from the beginning. Come on. Where's it going? There we go. Okay. So this is the first one from Cheryl Hamilton. So you can see that she cut apart her box. And so she gets 2 of the little houses because, you know, there's a front and a back. So you get 2 of these. And I love that she put it as the closure for the gatefold. So brilliant, you know, that's 2 cards and she just used coordinating cardstock. Not sure I would have taken yellow and brown there, but I see why she did it, you know. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. Look at this. She stamped it and cut it out. This is the stamp that comes in the kit. And then she used some of the snowflake paper that is with, I think that one is from the Walk in the Forest. I'm not sure, or the polar bear one, but that was, I just thought, a really nice design that you could just do on your own, and that gives you a chance to color. Coloring is always.
What did she use for the embossing?
Oh, that is the it's the brick, textured brick. Let's see. Let me,
Oh, it is. Okay. I couldn't
yeah,
see.
it's an embossing folder. And it's in the main catalog, I think. Yes. I'm sorry, I just don't have my.
That's okay.
Yes, yeah, but that's the embossing folder. It's the text. Oh, here it is. Sorry, it's all buried by my and my dimensionals. Found them. See, I told you. It is called the Exposed Brick 3D Embossing Folder. That's what it's called, and it's in the annual catalog.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done though by Yolanda. And then this one, I know it's not very clear. I don't know why it was not taken from a video, but what she did is she just used it as a topper for a bag. So where it folds, she just put it on like a lunch bag. You do use any bag, right? And especially if it's a small bag. She was working with kids and had put it together that way so that it folded over, and she did have to cut it and then attach them together without the piece in the middle that is holding the bag, I'm sorry, the candy that we did.
Right.
But so that's from Karen. I don't know, thought that was another great use. This one, she made it into a card, and all she did was she cut off that piece. You know what? I'm going to show you because I thought this was very clever. Let me just replace the spotlight for a second. You can't see me, can you?
No.
Just
No.
little. Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me see. Can I make it bigger?
No, I thought it was gonna, oh, it's because I'm sharing the screen, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I probably could go back. All right, well, I'll show you that after. Okay, so then this is a card made again. She just stamped it and she didn't even cut it out, thankfully, right? Because of course, for me, that's the hard part is the fussy cutting around these little trees and the doorway and all that. But quick and easy card. I thought it looked really pretty. It looks like snow out here. So Lynn Dunn. Lynn Dunn always has awesome stuff. And then these boxes, I put Velcro. I had to put a note for myself. She used, instead of using tear and tape, she used Velcro. How brilliant is that? And of course, I looked for Velcro and I can't find any. I thought I had some, but I may have used it all up. But that to me is the answer to everything, is to use the little Velcro dots instead of the tear and tape. To me, that's the best. And then this is Meg Lovin, and she made it into a scrapbook page and used the house inside. So I thought that was really well done. And then this is Rachel Tessman, who always has brilliant ideas. And what she did is she created a little box to go inside. So she's not making the tent fold at the top, so you can really stuff anything in there, right? That would fit in. So you could do that. I don't know. I kind of like the tent, but
I do too. But if I wanted to use it for cookies, then
yeah, you might need to do it this way.
Yeah.
And I think it looks great. It's totally. All she did was right here. She just cut off the fold over, and then made a little box for the inside just to hold it. So quick and easy to do. And then this one, oh, this is Tammy White. She made this cascading card. So she does all kinds of different fun folds and things like that. And so if you look up Tammy White cascading pleats, she has instructions on her blog on how to do that. She's got one house here and one house in the middle. And then she's got writing in the back, where you would write on your card. So just something really different, right? And here's what she used, the little doggy. See? So
Oh yeah.
That's cute.
stayed right there. So yep, thought that was adorable. All right. And then lastly, these are the Warm Wishes cards and envelopes, and you can use them to cut apart the houses and just put the house right here on the front of the card, and you get the fancy envelopes, and these are still available. So if you are interested, you can still order them. I checked to make sure, because sometimes these kinds of things sell out, but they did not. So that is available. So those are the projects that I found. There were a lot more projects that were using the cards and envelopes, but because I wasn't showing the cards and envelopes, I didn't show that. But I want to show you just really, let me replace spotlight again, how she all she did to make the card is she took away this piece here. So she cut it here, she cut it here, and I think she must have cut it here. Okay, so then she's got the house, this house, and then this house. And then she took this piece, scored it in the middle, and then just made it the hinge. So she put it over here and made it the hinge so that the card opens like this. The two houses are together and then they open, and that hinge piece is right here. So that's how she did that. Of course, I don't want to cut apart mine because I only have 8.
Right.
Otherwise, I would show you, but I got to think about myself here, right? So anyway, again, she cut it here and here and used the center piece to create the hinge that she put on the inside of the house so that it opens and closes. So just something fun and different. So that's it. That is it for tonight. So I hope you enjoyed making your projects or watching the projects being made, and then can go off and find fun things to put into your little bags. And if you buy M&Ms, make sure you get a couple of bags because you go through them pretty quickly, right? And then you don't even get
especially
to
because I'll have a few in the process. So
yeah, I did not even eat one.
Good
So
for you.
I'm very proud of myself today. So Yep, they all are in the bags. So
Very
anyway,
cute.
so that's it for tonight. Those of you who come to class tomorrow, I'll see you then. Other than that, I'll be back next month with the next paper pumpkin. If you're interested in subscribing, of course, you can go to my website, contact me, whatever you want to do. And I think that's it. So thank you so much for joining me.
Happy
Okay.
Hanukkah.
Good night.
Happy
Bye.
Hanukkah.
Thank
Bye.
you.